Type Soul Devs did this, Type Soul Devs did that. I don't care if they did it or not. Personally, I don't get involved in Roblox beef because, first of all, it's Roblox. So let's get into the problems that actually matter, and the thing why you clicked on this video. Type Soul's main issues. So I'm gonna lay it out like this. There's 3 main issues that are plaguing this game. Clan wars, item distribution, and trade scams. These are the 3 main issues I've come up with, and not just me, my friends, and on Discord. Link in the bio, or description, or wherever I put it, to join my Discord. So let's go over priority, and I believe the biggest priority on this list would be item distribution. So what is item distribution, and why is Type Soul very bad at it? So let me explain the definition of item distribution to you guys real quick. The action of sharing something out among a number of recipients. Now here's the problem with Type Soul distribution. There's only really 2 game modes that give out the stuff that people want. 2v2s and Clan Wars. Now, what's the common factor between both of these? They require you to have another player with you. And not just have another player, a good player. So going by statistics, over 52% of players play alone. And when they do play with other people, it's only around 22 to 18% of gamers that play with other people. So that's over half that play by themselves. And that's not counting the multiple amount of people you'll need. One other person is most likely what these statistics are going off of. So most likely they won't have 3, 4, 5 people that you need to play for Clan Wars. That's crazy. And these people also have to be elite grade, also have to be not dumb, also have to be good at the game if you want to win. It's just too many variables for the average person. And I'm not saying, oh, you just go get people. The random people will join the clan and leave immediately. It's just a hassle. If you play Destiny LFG, you know the whole thing, but Destiny LFG is 10 times easier to deal with. Type Soul, crazy annoying to do anything that involves clans. Now, recently, they updated the arena game mode. See, this is a good thing. You can get Formless, Taekwondo, and some other rare things. Only problem with arenas, you have to get a team-based game mode basically for it to be efficient. If you do not, and if it's a free-for-all and you didn't get picked, just leave. It takes too long to cycle. It is just not worth it. By the time you probably get 1 reward from arena, you could probably have done maybe 10, 9 1v1 matches, and that's probably lowballing, to be fair. So to fix the Clan Wars thing, you just add matchmaking. Don't really know how hard that is on a technical level. You could just add matchmaking, or, hear me out, get rid of Clan Wars in general and just add a matchmake mode where you can join up to random players and do a random Clan Wars mode. I think that would be a lot more fun for the average player. It'd be a lot more fun for everybody because you wouldn't be going against tryhard teams every single time. Just think of it like a non-skill based matchmake match in COD. Now, 2v2s aren't as bad, but as I said, most players don't have a friend. But you only need 1 other person, so it's a lot easier. This is where most people get the loot, probably like 90% of players. Because 2v2s is really the only other effective way besides Clan Wars to get essences, rerolls for Shonkos, stuff like that. All the rare rerolls come from that. Same thing with essences, as I said. Now, because of that, there's a bunch of high-level try-hard players with meta builds every single match. Well, 90% of the matches. I'll give it some benefit of the doubt. So, if you're not already packing with the essences, the meta build, true Vastocard, true something, you're just gonna get outclassed immediately. And a lot of these guys have some crazy moves or combos. It's just rough. Now, how would we fix this problem? So we want to spread out the player base. So how do we spread out the player base? We spread out the items. So instead of just making 2v2s the best spot to get rerolls, we make 1v1s just as similar as 2v2's loot pool. Now this might cause some 2v2 problems with matchmaking, but to be fair, 1v1s are a way better place to prove skill than 2v2s anyways. Because as soon as one person dies in a 2v2, if they're really trying to get the win, they'll just come and 2v2 you. I meant 2v1 you, sorry. So, yeah. So we're also going to increase the loot of raids. The thing about raids is you don't really do them unless you're a fresh player, because the loot you be getting is horrid. You can just go do 1 ranked batch and it'll get like 3 times the better loot. So, raids, people just do them for fun, just to kill people en masse and basically pop their Bankais and Segundas. No other reason as a late game player you'd be doing raids. Like, barely any reason. You just do it to kill people. So to get more people invested in playing raids again, increase the loot. Increase the loot you get from winning, and also increase the loot in the loot boxes. Like throw an essence in there. You know how funny it'd be to see people going crazy for an essence in a loot box? It'd be hilarious. It also help new players get some rare stuff they could use as trade. This would also help the rarity of items go down significantly. This game's rarity of items are extremely high. World tickets are where most people trade. A world ticket's 1,000 Robux. So 1,000 Robux for 1-2 essences is, whew, that is just rough. The economy is like that because everything is so rare. And there's only like 2 places to get it, Clan Wars and 2v2s, as I said. So we spread out the loot. Causes more players to get stuff, causes more build variety, it causes just good stuff for everything. Now, priority number 3, trade scams. Now, if you're a Type Soul player, you'll know most people are paranoid of trading. They'll either put like, you gotta put 1 and then I'll put 2 and then I put 0, then you'll put 2. It just gets a whole complex system. Now, why are they paranoid? Because scamming in this game is really easy. Because you can just leave at any point thanks to it being a Roblox game. Easily. So, how do we combat scamming? So, you know how we only get 4 slots, right? Why don't we add 100 slots? You wanna know why we're adding 100? People trade lots of things like eye rerolls, regular rerolls, Shikai rerolls, barking rerolls, and all of these go over 4 every single time. You're not just trading 4 rerolls for an essence. So, if we're gonna be trading such a high quantity for something so rare, we want it to be fair. We want to make sure that if you press accept, you get what you want, exactly what you want, with no risk. So if we add more slots, this trade scams are pretty much a thing of the past. Because you can count it before you click accept, and then you're good. You click accept, you watch the camera, watch it, and then bam, you have it. It's also faster too. You don't have to go click trade, accept, click trade, put the things in, accept, click trade, accept, put the things in, trade. You don't have to go through that whole process. It's like a 5-second process compared to like a 3-minute process. I'm exaggerating just a tad. It's more like a minute because you still have to put everything in the slot, but you're not getting scammed is what I'm trying to say. You're just not. One-time transaction compared to multiple-time transaction, you have a lot lower chance of being scammed. It's just a numbers game at the end of the day. And since trading is such a big thing in this game, why don't we add a trade hub? Now, I don't really like YBA, but the trade hub for skins is a good idea for other games. That game is just purely for skins, and YBA is trash now. But with this, add a trade hub. You could go around asking for essences, blah, blah, blah. Makes a lot more sense. It also helps people not having to go to third-party sites or third-party anything. Gets rid of that whole thing. Put it in game. Put a trade hub in game where you can do all the trading. Just like, I don't understand why you can just trade in the middle of the open place. It's just weird. Whatever. And it's not player trading. You have to go to a specific person to do trade. It's just a weird way of setting up trading in the game. I don't know. But that would fix the scam problems for most people, as long as you're not dumb. And those are my 3 main things to fix Type Soul. Sure, there might be some small other minor issues, but these 3 main issues will help with the game a lot, I would say. So if you liked the video, like and subscribe. See you later, Zazels and Zazets. Peace!
You enjoy the toxicity that is